Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm finally talking on my channel, showing my face, and actually talking to you guys about Forex instead of just being the voice behind the charts. In today's video, I wanted to talk about learning Forex on YouTube versus learning Forex through iMarkets Live. In case you guys didn't know, everything I learned was through iMarkets Live. I've never watched a YouTube video in my life about Forex, only when I actually before I first heard about it, when I was Googling like ways to make money. And then I watched some man for like an hour and it was just so confusing. I just took notes on like what a pip is. But other than that, my friend recruited me to iMarkets Live and I was gone ever since. So first things first, I wanted to say, when I was in iMarkets Live for like the first 4 months, I didn't know it was an MLM. I didn't know what MLMs were. I kind of knew from like Mary Kay, Avon, and like Tupperware parties that my mom used to do, but I didn't know like how serious they were and stuff like that. So when I first got involved in iMarkets Live, I was like, okay, learn Forex, make money. It's a course. Like they told me it's a course, which it is. And the person's like, okay, $300. I'm Canadian, so it's like $300. And then I just signed up and I didn't attend any meeting. I didn't see a presentation or anything. I just heard, make money, take this course, $300. So I was sold. After that, I started attending kind of like meetings and stuff, but it was nothing crazy. I used to attend our trade houses here where they actually teach Forex. It wasn't like intros, it was actually like teaching Forex, so that was fine. And then my friend's like, oh, like show 2 friends, you don't have to pay the monthly. And I was just like, I don't know. And then the monthly started hitting and I was like, okay, let me show 2 people. So then I went 2 and free. So for me, for the longest time in my journey, like I just was like, okay, recommend 2 people, free education. Like I didn't really, understand the chairman calls and all that stuff. So eventually I started understanding the building thing, the residual, and it was confusing. And I was like, okay, but whatever, money, like I did not care. I was just like, money, money, money. And then I started realizing, like when I started talking to people, they're like, oh, I don't want to join your pyramid scheme or your MLM. And I'm like, what the hell is that? So then I had to go Google what that is. And I was like, oh shit. Okay, like that's what I'm a part of. But yeah, so my journey started with MLM, iMarkets Live, and now I pretty much teach people off of YouTube with my own mentorship. So I just want to talk about the difference for people who are like, okay, like should I invest in iMarkets Live? Am I okay learning off of YouTube? And what I feel is different as a mentor. So I did build with iMarkets Live. I only hit P6, but I did mentor a lot of people because you can know like you D rank. So I definitely mentored at least over 40 people when it comes to building with iMarkets Live. So, and then now I have a bunch of people in my academy. So there's not a huge difference. There's a big difference between each people. And I kind of want to talk about the difference between learning off of YouTube / working with me / other people, because a lot of people in my academy come from other gurus, I'm not gonna say who they are, but it's definitely obvious who they are. And then yeah, versus iMarkets Live. So let's talk about that. So first of all, iMarkets Live versus a lot of other courses. Actually, there's courses from YouTubers that are like $500. And then iMarkets Live is $235, as well as my course is $35. Price going up though. Price is going up. And there's other people that I heard that are $50. So other than price, the information you're getting. For me, I learned everything from iMarkets Live, and I can't say anything. Like a lot of people, I think they think like sometimes people learn from iMarkets Live and come on YouTube and try to act like they learned it from I don't know, the sky. No, iMarkets. The reason why I think people fail iMarkets Live, one, the person sells them a dream, and doesn't sell them the work ethic that goes with it. So is it great to hit chairman? Yeah. Is it great to learn Forex? Yeah. It's both extremely hard and it's gonna like take up your whole entire life. Yeah. Forex in general is going to take up your whole entire life. Building is going to take up your whole entire life, period. So you can't blame iMarkets Live. It's the industry, period. I feel like the other distraction with iMarkets Live, as they tell you, there's this scanner, there's drop shipping now, there's building, there's so many sources of income, there's like thousands of videos, there's so many educators, and it's overwhelming. And all these people, they trade different ways. And I feel like for me, like when you're introduced to the company, people don't really tell you that this educator trades this way, this educator trades this way, this is good for you, this is good for you, depends on your capital, this, and that, right? So you kind of just bounce educators without really learning. Whereas if you're on YouTube and you're working with one in particular mentor, you're most likely gonna focus on one strategy. With me, I teach one strategy. Certain other people, they teach one strategy. So you're kind of getting focused onto one thing, whereas iMarkets Live, the person signs you up, like, oh, we have a scanner, and now watch Manny Quinones, now watch Kim Torres, now, play with US 30, but you need $1,000 account. Okay, use my scanner, but you can use a $100 account. High frequency, I don't even know how that works. I don't know nothing about binary. Even for me, like I got distracted. Like there was a phase where I wanted to try binary, and I was like, no, like I feel like with iMarkets Live, there's so many distractions where people feel like they're not learning because they're not sticking to something consistently, let alone no matter what you do in Forex. If you're gonna choose a strategy, you at least need to start, and let's just start, let's not master, just start sticking to that strategy for at least 3 months. So a lot of times you're in iMarkets Live, you follow all the chairmans, this person's doing binary, this person's like Kim Torres, this person posts, oh, I made $100 off of, you know, Zach and Jordan's videos, and then you start watching their stuff, and then this next person like, oh, they made $200 off of Luke Longmire, and they start watching Luke Longmire. So I feel like a lot of people just jump around when they're within iMarkets Live, which is not an iMarkets Live problem, but it's just people don't really know how to learn with that platform, or people don't know how to focus. And you know, learning Forex in general is a different type of learning than what we're used to as like humans. The benefit off of YouTube, whatever mentor you choose, you're most likely just gonna learn one strategy. They're not gonna teach you 12 different things. But that's working with a mentor from YouTube. That's not YouTube videos. So that's working with a mentor. They're gonna teach you one strategy. Now, the bad side of YouTube is kind of the same thing. But even though you can Google Wyckoff, I wanna learn Wyckoff, I wanna learn imbalance, I wanna learn this and that, I wanna learn support resistance, whatever way you wanna trade, you're most likely gonna learn, like especially if you're new, in the wrong order. And that's important. It's important. So a lot of people within my academy, which are all from YouTube, I find they learn things in the wrong order, or they're not sure which things are priorities and which ones aren't. The thing with YouTube, you are Googling things yourself, you're YouTubing random videos, and you're not really getting a structured course, right? When we go to school, we have, you know, Math 100, Math 200, Math 300, and all builds up, right? On YouTube, you could be starting at Math 400 thinking it's hard, when really you should start at Math 100 and it would have been a lot easier, but you don't know because you're just going all over the place, okay? Again, I don't really watch other YouTubers. Maybe they do have a course like in order, but based off the people I'm mentoring, they all upside down. So it's not that hard to get them on track, but I'm just saying, you know, sometimes you learn upside down. Now, the benefits of working with a mentor, benefits of working with iMarkets Live. I actually want to make a video on iMarkets Live and where I think you should go if you're with iMarkets Live. I have someone in my course who's still with iMarkets Live, even though she's with me, and I tell her like who to watch and stuff like that. So now the benefits of iMarkets Live / working with a mentor that YouTube doesn't offer is, time. First of all, I looked at a 1-2 video on YouTube. These shits is like an hour long. My videos are like, you know, 10 minutes long, but everybody else, their videos are like an hour long. Like, who has time for that? Who has time for that? Especially if it's not live. Like, if you're teaching support and resistance for an hour, like, okay, the benefit of iMarkets Live, if you're super brand new, you can learn from the basics literally within 2 hours. Like, what is a pip to support resistance, trend line, all that stuff, like in literally 2 hours. You're not Googling what is a pip and watching an hour video and all that stuff. So in iMarkets Live, the benefit is that you can get launched real quick. You can get launched real quick into the markets. So that's definitely one of the benefits of iMarkets Live. I'm working with a mentor too. Me personally, I don't teach basics, so I don't know who else does, but it's not me. Working with a mentor is gonna be more beneficial too. Well, with iMarkets Live, you have a community, so you kind of see where you have to go. I find with people on YouTube, they learn a few things and they don't know what the next level is. iMarkets Live, it's very easy to know what the next level is, okay? You're learning support resistance, the next person's learning trend line, the next person's learning this, and you can just kind of see who's above you and where you have to go because you have a community. Whereas when you're by yourself, you don't know the next step. Okay, you Googled this video, this video, this video. How do you even know what the next thing is to go? Like, you don't know why you're not where you want to be, right? Working with a mentor, obviously they tell you where you have to go, which is what I do in my academy. But on YouTube, I just feel like you don't really know where to go. Like, as soon as people come into my academy, I'm like, okay, fix your charts on 1, 2. This is what you need to do. You need to backtest, you need to journal, you need to do motivation, you need to do this, and that. And I feel like on YouTube, they don't really know that. As well as with iMarkets Live, they teach you everything you need to know about motivation. Like, everything you need to know about motivation, as well as you have mentors that talk about credit, talking about, like, you know, super huge goals in life, which helps you with your motivation. And again, on YouTube, I feel like people are kind of just Googling this thing as a side hustle, whereas with iMarkets Live, once you're launched, quickly, you can very quickly, you can see where Forex can take you in life, okay? So even with me in my academy, I'm teaching people, I'm like, okay, listen, once you make, you know, 500 million off of Forex, you need to start buying buildings, franchises, lots, property, all these things. So I have that vision. Well, personally, I had that vision before because I'm just that hungry person, and that's what I used to Google on YouTube all day. But in iMarkets Live, they give you vision. Like, you know, at the end of the day, there is chairman 750s. There's actually humans that make $750,000 a month, right? Buying Lamborghinis and all this stuff. So as much as that's emblem stuff is annoying, it just shows you what's capable in life, especially if you don't come from that place, because your mind is only as big as what you see, right? So if you ask someone down the street or maybe in an impoverished area what their goal is or what they would do with $1 million, you know, their goals may not be, you know, so great. You know what I mean? They may not say buy real estate. They may not say this, you know. But if you ask someone who's in the field and they're making the money to say, oh, I'm buying this boat, like I'm buying this piece of land, I'm building a hotel, right? So I think it's really important to have a place where your mentors kind of give you vision. And I feel like on YouTube, they don't do that. Or the ones on YouTube that do that, they do it in the wrong way. You know, you see the Lamborghinis, but you don't know that they're renting those Lamborghinis out on Turo for what, like $2,000 a day, and they're actually making money off of it, right? You kind of only see the pretty things and the nice things like that. So for me and my channel, I mean, I don't have a Lamborghini, so that's the L anyways. But I want to talk about more like the truth. Like you can be a normal ass person and trade Forex. And then also people have this mindset where they just make money so quickly and they start buying stuff. Like no, like there's like one thing about iMarkets Live, there's a lot of P600s in the Gucci store and it made no sense. I just want to show you guys a quick comparison of what I think is the biggest difference between iMarkets Live, having a mentor, as well as learning on YouTube. So if you guys like these videos and you guys want more videos like this, because I do really want to talk about so much stuff that I see, like, comment, and subscribe, as well as comment below any questions you have and any information that may help you in your journey. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.